Hello, it's Suzanne. I wanted to share with you my scariest moment when unhitching the tow vehicle from our camper when I was solo camping last year. Stay tuned. Welcome to our little camper adventures, where we put a lot of fun into a small space and have the time of our lives. So last year was our second season camping, and I had gone out solo 2 times because I had developed some confidence and felt like I can go out on my own without my husband and our dog with us camping. On my second time solo camping, with that confidence in hand, I felt like I can pretty much do anything with the camper. So I got the camper set up and hitched, and then drove about an hour away to a state campground. Now, usually I'm the one hitching up the camper when we get ready for a trip. I'm not as confident with unhitching. I usually have the help of my husband, but since I was solo, couldn't do that. So I did the usual stuff when you get to a campsite. You back up, you find the perfect spot where you want to be, you level side to side, you put your chocks down, you put your tongue jack blocks down, and you start lowering the tongue jack. Did all those steps and actually even went slow just to make sure that I was following the right steps. Got to the point where I started unhitching, and I usually at that point start taking off the weight distribution hitch. We have an Anderson weight distribution hitch, so you have to kind of raise up the back of the tow vehicle a little bit higher. After taking it off, I lowered down the vehicle, got things where I want to be to unhitch. And then I had a snag in the setup where sometimes that hitch lever doesn't always come out or come undone, just because I think the car that I usually put the tow vehicle into park brake, and the car will need to settle usually for me to be able to get the hitch tongue jack or tongue off of the ball. So I did that. I went back into my car, took the car off of the parking brake, settled the car in the with the hitch ball, and got out of the car, started raising up, or I was able to get the lever off and started raising up the tongue jack. And then I was really actually more concerned about the camper kind of rolling toward me because I was on a slight decline going toward the front of the camper, and I was a little bit worried, me being worried about the unhitching part. I was a little bit worried about the camper actually kind of rolling toward me. I know the chocks were in place, so I should be okay, right? So I actually put my hand onto the camper brake, emergency brake, just in case if I had to pull that, if the camper is coming toward me and started rolling, I can pull that brake and that'll actually stop the camper from rolling toward me. Well, little did I know that when I raised up the tongue jack and get the tongue off of the ball, I know, crazy as it sounds, the tow vehicle started to roll away. I forgot to put it in park. When I was settling the tow vehicle in the hitch ball, when I was settling things, I felt like the car got settled. Well, I didn't think about the tow vehicle. So what I wound up doing is when I got the camper or the tow vehicle settled in the hitch ball, got the lever up and started raising up the trailer hitch, the tow vehicle started rolling forward. Luckily we have a new vehicle, so I was able to run after the tow vehicle. I'm in fairly good health, so I'm able to do that. Ran after the tow vehicle, opened up that driver's door, and it actually stopped the vehicle from rolling, and got in, and my heart was pounding. I immediately obviously pushed the brake, put the car in park, and put the parking brake on. My heart was beating like crazy. Called my husband to let him know what had happened, and just took a few moments to catch my breath and get my heart rate under control, and then turned off the vehicle at this point and went back to the trailer area or the hitch area and started to finish the leveling front to back process and started finishing setting up my camp. Now, just wanted to share that moment with you because that could have been really a bad disaster. The Sorry, there's road news. I'm filming this at the house, but there it could have been a disaster. So ahead of where my campsite was, there's a bunch of trees. Where the car was pointing toward, it could have potentially missed and gone in between those trees. Now, there was a fence beyond those trees, then a cliff after that. So if I kept on, my tow vehicle kept on going, and I wasn't able to catch up with it, the car could have hit a tree. Yep. Okay, there are worse things in life, but certainly that would have been definitely a disaster for my camping trip. Now, going over the cliff would have definitely been a bigger disaster, obviously. So just wanted to share that moment with you, that yes, going through each of your steps slowly, but think about each step, especially if you're by yourself, that you make sure that you keep those steps in mind and you think about each step before you actually initiate the next step. So I wanted to share that moment with you, but thank you very much for watching the video. Please give us a thumbs up or a like if you liked the video, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you on the next video. Thank you. Bye. Thank you for watching our little camper adventures. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button if you liked the video. Please subscribe to our channel and share with others. Leave a comment so we can get to know you better. Thanks again.